Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of ExcaliburCCGTV. We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. And what we do every week is we get you ready for Wednesday. That's what one of our subscribers said. So I thought that was a really cool tagline there. And we are getting you ready.
Stealing it.
I know, I'm totally stealing it. So we are getting you ready for May 20th, 2015. I'm Chris, this is Randy, my co-host. We are back to talk great comics hitting the shelf. Are you excited, sir?
Super excited.
You gotta have to contain it.
I'm a little tired, but yeah, super excited.
I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you made it.
Woo!
Here with me, the dynamic duo.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Hey guys, real quick, something I want to point out. Chris from We Love Comics, another YouTube channel that I subscribe to, that we subscribe to. He talks about graded. He talks about comics. He talks about graded comics, collectors comics, things to look out for, things to purchase, things that may be tying into movies or TV series that might come up in value on the market that you can get on eBay. He recently did a great video on how to protect yourself on eBay, and I wanted to plug that particular video. And Chris, he has a great channel. And there's a link for that video down in the description below. If you sell on eBay or you're into collecting graded stuff, which he gets graded stuff like all the time, talks about it and his experiences with grading comics and stuff like that, you should check out what he's doing. I think it complements a lot what we're doing here on the channel. And I really want to give him a plug for that.
Cool. Do you know what I just found out today?
Tell me.
That action figures can also be graded. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I did not know that. This guy bought an action figure and he says he's going to get it graded, and that there's action. You know, I don't know if it's like AFA. So there's something that does that for action figures.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is a first for me.
Yeah.
So I guess just about anything can
great.
be.
Yeah, packaged, or they will do the unpackaged, but you know, preferably packaged is what it is, and they do have like a container, sealed container kind of thing that they put them in.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And if you've done that, tell us about your experience with that, because that's the first for us here. So
I've never heard that before.
Never heard it. Hey guys, we're going to dive in. We got some new number ones. We got some other things that should capture your attention. Tons of storyline stuff.
Yeah.
And then we got a fun change for the question of the week this week. So let's dive into some new number ones. You ready, sir?
Do it.
Guys, one of my favorite writers, Mark Waid, has been doing a web series online, of course, and now it's being collected and printed by IDW. It is Insufferable number 1. Mark Waid and Peter Krause team up to tell the story of Galahad, a crime fighter who has a sidekick who's been with him for years and grows up to be quite an arrogant jerk. And now he doesn't want to deal with him anymore. He doesn't want to work with him. But now a threat has surfaced, and he has to bite his tongue and put it all underneath everything else and work with this sidekick that he's worked with for years, who's just grown up to be like worse than like the worst. He's like the worst. So this has been
worse than the worst.
He's worse than the worst. He's the worstest.
Okay, there you go.
So this is now coming to print. It's been a great series. You should check it out. Number 1 hits this week.
I kind of like the little tagline that he makes Kanye West look humble.
Exactly.
I like that. We got one from Image Comics. No. Yeah, that is Image Comics.
Image, yeah.
Valhalla Mad number 1. This is 3 warrior gods who are vacationing on Earth and just looking for a good time and much drinking. We're going to get to see what exactly happens with. They are called the Glorious Nox, Greg Horn the Battlebjorn, I like that, and Jago the Irritator.
Yes.
This is an all-new take on mythology from Joe Casey and Paul Mayberry.
Yeah.
And Joe Casey, if you're familiar with him, he has really gotten into this groove with, he likes to tell very off-kilter stories. So this is going to be one of those, I believe.
Yeah, Joe Casey, he's like, I don't know.
He went from more streamlined to very oddball stuff.
Exactly. Last up for number 1s, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency number 1, coming from IDW, written by Chris Ryall, art by Tony Atkins. This is a comic series based on Douglas Adams' beloved character, the Holistic Detective. Dirk arrives in San Diego to face a new country, new cases, and new threats. The first one looks like it's going to be reincarnation. So fans of Dirk Gently. I'm not very familiar with the character, I gotta be honest with you, but looks like it's still an interesting premise, and we'll have copies available for you to check out.
Cool. I've only read one Douglas Adams book before. So.
That's it. Okay. Hey, two notable things for you to keep an eye out for this week. Number one, Mad Max Fury Road has hit the theaters. It's generating tons of buzz. People are saying that like this movie is so good it shouldn't even exist. There's all kinds of praise for it. But we get Mad Max Fury Road, Nux and Immortal Joe, number one from DC Comics, a one-shot this week, which is kind of a prelude to the Fury Road movie that's in theaters this week. Taking a look at, we get to take a look at Immortal Joe as well as the story of Nux in this post-apocalyptic world leading up to Fury Road. I'm not going to mention too much more. I don't want a chance of spoiling it for anybody. But another very important, notable issue to be checking out this week is that we sold out, and the nation sold out, as far as I know, of Batman number 40. And we're going to have second prints available in the shop this week for you to pick up. So Batman number 40, second print hitting this week, as well as this Mad Max Fury Road one-shot as well. So there you go.
Yeah, that sold out before it even hit the shelves.
It did? It was that much.
Was already in order.
Everybody found out. But guys, now we're going to dive into the storylines. We have two sets to go through. We're going to start off with DC and the Convergence stuff first. We got Convergence number 7 hitting the shelf this week, and this is basically a huge battle. We get to see the battle for the multiverse here. We get to see Demos battling against the Earth 2 survivors, the heroes of Kingdom Come, the Titans, and Parallax. And also, the characters you're probably most familiar with, the new DC 52 heroes, joined the fight as well in this issue. So there we go.
Okay.
Now we're going to dive into all the single issues. This is number 2 of all the single issues. And these are these are your heroes from the Crisis on Infinite Earths. And all of these issues are going to be extra sized. So
That's
Randy.
Right. Double stuffed.
Double stuffed.
First up, we've got Adventures of Superman, number 2. This is going to have Superman and Supergirl discovering what exactly is Supergirl's ultimate fate while they are within the Phantom Zone.
Right.
Ultimate fate during Crisis,
right,
is what I should say there. And in order to save herself, she might have to end up sacrificing Metropolis to the apes of Commandy's world.
Oh.
So we'll see what goes on there. Sacrifice herself, sacrifice Metropolis.
Sacrifice. Convergence, Batman and the Outsiders number 2. Batman leads the Outsiders against Godmaker and OMAC. What more do I need to say?
Sweet. Say more. No. Say nothing. We have the Flash number 2 coming up, and with that one, it's Flashverse. This is called the Tangent Universe Heroes for the fate of Gotham City. I don't know why they're in Gotham, but they're in Gotham.
Very cool. Very cool. Convergence, Green Lantern Corps number 2. We get to see a revived Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner power up and take on Hercules Unbound and Antigod from the Great Disaster. That finishes up this storyline right here.
With Hawkman number 2, we're looking at Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and the Thingardian Shadow Agents as they are versing the Bat People and Rat People from Commandy's world.
I didn't
know
there were Bat and Rat People.
And I didn't want to say Bat and Rat, like it sounds like a combination of the two, but exactly. They are Bat People and Rat People.
Exactly. Convergence, Justice League America number 2. We get to witness the final stand of the Detroit Justice League as they fight against the Tangent Universe.
Another Tangent Universe. I love the Tangent Universe.
Very cool.
They were one of my favorite ones there. We have new Teen Titans number 2, and the Titans face off against the Tangent Universe Doom Patrol. I don't believe I've seen them before, but should be cool.
I don't think I've ever seen those either. Convergence, Superboy, and the Legion number 2, Brainiac 5, and Superboy are from one of the most advanced worlds that's been under one of the Convergence domes, but nothing can prepare them for war against the Atomic Knights. That concludes with this second issue right here.
Yeah, I like all the things we're seeing here.
Cool.
Finally, for me, Swamp Thing number 2 has Swamp Thing where he's taken on and must survive. He's against Red Rain Vampire Batman.
Oh!
Yeah, so there's a fan favorite.
And last one I got, Convergence, Wonder Woman number 2, Diana Prince gets blood on her jumpsuit, and she takes on vampire versions of the Joker and the rest of the Red Rain ghouls.
Sweet.
So there we go. So
Red Rain.
Lots of Tangent stuff there.
Tangent, Commandy, and Red Rain are what I'm seeing with those.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
Cool.
Moving on, guys. Now we're moving on to the Marvel side of things. Secret Wars.
Yes.
We're moving into that. I hope you got Secret Wars #2 and enjoyed reading that because it was so good. And I'm not going to spoil anything.
It's dense.
Very dense. It'll be a longer read than #1. So there we go.
I would make a joke about how dense, but this is an all-age show this time.
Please. Moving on. So we got Secret Wars Battleworld #1 hitting the shelf this week.
Yeah.
The Marvel Universe and the Ultimate Universe have collided. And now there's only Battleworld. With this issue right here, we're looking at the fights, the battles, and the blow-ups that are too big for the Secret Wars series itself. And with this issue, we get a Doctor Strange possessed Punisher facing off against Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hulk, and Ghost Rider. That
the
combo.
Fantastic Four.
Exactly, man. That
There we
sounds
go.
awesome. Also, what happens when MODOK recruits every single universes and versions MODOK for his evil schemes? We get MODOK Madness. So we're going to take a look at a different Punisher facing off against a different Fantastic Four, familiar but different. And then we get to see like MODOK to the infinity. So there we go.
And it's not just madness; it's M.A.
Yeah.
It's just like MODOK. So funny, too
Awesome.
funny. We have the first of the wave of new titles that will be
Yes.
coming in here. Is A-Force #1. With this, we're taking a look at an island nation on Battleworld that is that has produced a team of mighty warriors mighty Avengers that are unlike any we've ever seen before. We're talking about a team that is the female heroes
Right.
of that universe. We're looking at She-Hulk, Medusa, Dazzler,
Yeah.
many other ladies that are going to be battling it out for the protection of their little realm. And that's brought to you by G. Willow Wilson, Marguerite Bennett, and Jorge Molina. Yes, so great team there.
Very cool. Guys, Deadpool Secret Wars #1 hits this week. And do you remember back in 1984 how Deadpool was a part of the Secret Wars and how he helped save?
I'm having a hard time remembering that.
Well, it happened.
Oh,
And
did it?
It did, and we get to find out even more about that story. With this series right here, we get to take a look at the most secretest war of all. From the same people that brought us Deadpool Illustrated, we get to take a look at Deadpool's Secret Wars story with this one as well. Also, there's a Deadpool Contest of Champions in this issue as well.
So they're taking two different ones and mixing it in there.
Mixing
Okay.
it in.
maybe Zatanna wiped that from my memory because I
Oh.
don't remember that. We have Planet Hulk #1. I'm really
Yes.
excited about this one. We have Steve Rogers and Devil Dinosaur verse a whole, I guess not really planet, but realm of Hulks.
Yes.
So we'll see exactly what's going on with that. The only thing that worries me is maybe the writer on it. Sam Humphries.
Oh,
gives
yeah.
me some hits and misses. So I'm really hoping this is a hit.
I hope so too, man, because the concept I'm loving. I'm
Yeah.
loving.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse #1. We just finished the Spider-Verse storyline, and now we get this Spider-Verse event right here, and we're back at it again.
Yeah.
Also with a ton of favorites that people really like.
Yeah.
So we get to see them, the team of spiders in Battleworld. We get to see Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man War, Spider-Man India, Mayday Parker, Spider UK, and Spider-Ham.
We don't have the Spider-Punk, which people seem to really like either.
That seemed like a popular one too.
We'll
so
see.
Maybe they'll show up later.
Another fun one here, Master of Kung Fu #1. With this one, it's Mystical Island Land of Kunlun. We're all familiar with
Yes.
that one. Except there's some real strange things about it. It exists, and it has a tyrannical emperor who loves, what's his name, Emperor Zhu, and he loves to kill people.
Okay, simply put.
It also happens to have Shang-Chi within that realm, and all I can say to that one is, let's see who knows the reference here. Ring the bell. Ding, ding.
Love it.
Should be fun.
And guys, the end of an era starts this week as well, as we get Ultimate End #1. This is going to be a limited series. We got Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley back to tell the end of the Ultimate Universe. We got Miles Morales and the rest of the heroes of the Ultimate Universe. Take a look at extinction as this happens here because their universe is ending, and we don't know exactly what is going to happen launching forward from all of this, but this is the beginning of the end of the Ultimate Universe. Check it out if you're sentimental like I am, because I'm going to definitely check it out. So there we go.
Well, we'll check it out, but first we're going to talk about some favorite comics that are coming out.
Yes, start it off, because I know you got something that you're really looking forward to.
Well, I've got a few things to look forward to. We have I don't know if it's the wrap up, but we have number 5 of Star Wars coming out.
Yes.
With this one, Luke has said his goodbyes, and he has gone back to Tatooine, and he is looking to figure out like who he is and who this Ben Kenobi was exactly.
Right.
We also have Leia and Han going on a very secret and important mission for the Rebellion. Both missions seem to have encounters that are unlikely and dangerous. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm sure Boba Fett will be part of it. It's hard getting that name out of my mouth.
I love it.
But it's still John Cassidy art on it, and it's still been a real solid story to start things off.
Yes. Really, very good. I'm digging that in Darth Vader so much right now. The Tithe, number 2, hits the shelf this week. I really like the first issue. I'm liking where this story is going and what it's about. In this second issue, we get to take a look at these robbers who have now robbed another mega church. But somebody, a part of the team, is not quite on board with their whole Robin Hood type thing that they're doing, and things are going to change here. Tension ratchets up. I like this. It's a different take on heist. It's a different take on the Robin Hood aspect that you're familiar with, from robbing from the rich and giving to the poor. So I like this whole different take, and I'm looking forward to issue number 2 this week.
Cool. My other one that I'm looking at is 8, number 4, coming out from Dark Horse, and this is the next to last issue here. And what we see with this is Joshua finally remembers everything that he's had, gone from his memory.
Yes.
But he happens to be imprisoned while all this is happening, and so we're not sure if it's really going to help him much.
Right.
So we'll see what goes on. I've loved the series. We've had 2 Chrononaut stories hit at the same time, and I've loved this one.
I know. I know you have. Severely loved it so much more. Last up for me, another great series, Secret Identities from Image Comics. Number 4 hits this week. I'm really digging this. We get to take a punchline as she has to uncover the truth about Vesuvius. They're also fighting a superpowered stalker as well. And Crosswind, who is like the traitor in the group, he continues manipulating them. And we've been getting glimpses as to like their headquarters is like so much more than what you initially ever thought. There's so much more going on. And I love this series so far because of some of the basic tropes that you kind of like and are accustomed to with the superhero team. But this series has set the stage to where it can go anywhere and do anything, and you'll have elements coming from out of nowhere that has already happened, and I'm really digging it. So it's an exciting read because even though you get these solicits and you get a taste of what's coming, there's still so much more going on that is to be revealed as you read the comic. Yeah. So I love it. So you guys should be checking it out.
Totally different take on superhero comics.
Exactly.
And just in the same vein as that, let me say, guys, if you didn't pick up the mantle, you need to pick up the mantle, because that is a book that is superhero, you think, and then it's a holy what?
Exactly.
Kind of thing. So it's worth it if it's still on the shelf to pick that one up.
Pick it up, because there's a huge reveal. Watch, I'm not going to reveal.
No.
But the writer, I read an interview, and he was like, we had to solicit this, but not give away the big reveal.
Right.
So there is a huge...
Both of these are superhero books
Yes.
that really break the mold
Yes.
of what superhero comics is.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. So guys, lots of good stuff has been coming out. You got tons of stuff here, great new number 1s, tons of storylines to check out. Check out some of our favorites that we've recommended to you. And now...
it's time for the question... No, it's not.
Talking Comics Versus. Guys, there's been just a huge upheaval in tons of comic book and comic-related stuff that's hitting the big screen and the little screen. We're going to talk about the little screen today.
Little screen.
Two new trailers have hit online, hit the TVs, hit wherever. We have the Supergirl trailer for the new Supergirl series.
From DC Entertainment.
Exactly. And the Legends of Tomorrow trailer.
Also DC Entertainment.
Exactly.
So, 2 new DC shows.
Exactly. That will be coming out soon, end of this year and next year. Trailers look interesting, but what we want to know is...
which one of these trailers looks like the clear-cut winner to you? Which one gets KO'd here for you? Are you more on board for Supergirl or for Legends of Tomorrow?
Exactly. So
that's the question. I'll make mine real quick.
Okay.
Legends of Tomorrow has a really neat premise. I'm not a fan of the Adams outfit, but I am a fan of what I'm seeing. I love seeing Hot Girl be part of something there.
Yeah.
I love seeing Rip Hunter be a part of something there. And you get 2 very cool characters with Captain Cold and Heatwave that you really can't base a whole series off them within the Flash, so put them somewhere where they can still be prominent. I like that. Supergirl. Before you watch the trailer, if you've not watched the trailer, go watch the SNL parody of the Black Widow comic, and you will see references for this that are a little scary how they predicted.
Exactly.
It was a bit of a hot mess for me. So, the clear-cut winner for me, the one that will stand victorious, is Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow for Randy. Pros about the Supergirl trailer for me. The trailer shows wall-to-wall action. You're not going to wait 10 years to watch Supergirl fly.
Oh, okay.
So you're getting Supergirl, you're getting the Kryptonian legacy, you're getting superpowers out the gate with this character. The cons, I really feel like this is more lady-oriented, more female-oriented, which I don't have a problem with, but I'm not into the whole working for a glamour magazine and whatever else is going on there.
I will say that Jimmy Olsen, or James Olsen, actually looked like the strong point for me.
I did like seeing him. So, I mean, that's okay. I'll probably check it out, but for me as well, Legends of Tomorrow has me more intrigued, more interesting. Tons of action there. I do like the inclusion of Hawk Girl, especially if she's like truly Thanagarian.
Yeah.
I want to see that come out. And also, I'm really hoping that they explore more of Firestorm. That he's not just a flamed up or cheap version of Johnny Storm that just throws fireballs. That's all they've done with him so far. And he does so much more. So I really hope they explore that.
Possibly the most powerful character within the DC universe.
Seriously. So I'm looking forward to the Legends of Tomorrow as well. I think there's a lot more there that interests me. Maybe that's just from me watching Flash and Arrow and seeing that evolve into that.
Yeah.
But both are going to be interesting, I think. But there are some pros and cons to both, and so edging it out, Legends of Tomorrow for me. But we want to know what you think.
Yeah.
So you tell us. Make sure you see the Supergirl trailer. I'll put links for both down in the description below. Check both trailers out and tell us what you think, because it's exciting times for comic fans, period.
Yeah.
Because we're getting all kinds of good stuff, man. We got Arrow, we got Flash, we got Legend of Tomorrow, we got Supergirl, we got Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we got Agent Carter coming back, there's Daredevil, there's so much.
We sadly don't have. They had to sacrifice the spinoff of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in order to renew Agent Carter. That was a bit sad for me. We've got a lot going on, and I would just like to see them not handle a Supergirl where it's only oriented towards one audience, like you said.
Right.
Because it's something that opens the door for everybody, to introduce this character, and it just gives us a great building point with everything. I just look at how, and her name's Kara, not Kara. I hate that. I love how, like, when Power Girl established her secret identity, she was a powerful, headstrong, owner of her company. She wasn't this bumbling. Leave that to Clark Kent.
Right.
Give a different persona to Supergirl.
I like that. So great point. Another great point. Yeah. So guys, gals, tell us in the comments below, which one are you most looking forward to? Which one wins this versus round for you?
Yeah.
And that's it for this week, folks. Tons of great stuff to check out. We got trailers down below. Check out We Love Comics video if you do any selling on eBay and you want to make sure you're protected with your purchases and sales. guys, and tell us what you're getting, what you're most looking forward to for comics this week. There's a ton of stuff, and I hope you get the stuff that you love and you tell us about it because we want to know about it. Again, guys, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always visit our website, ExcaliburCCG.com, to find out what's going on. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are down below. And thank you to all of our listeners as well. If you're not watching the video, but you're listening on iTunes or Stitcher, we really, really appreciate it. Anything else to add, sir?
Remember, your GeekCon tickets available at Excalibur Comics in Shreveport and Texarkana.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! And with that, guys, until next time, be safe, take care, read some great comic books. I want to say comments almost every time. Read some great comments. Read them if you leave them for us, please. Until next time, though, guys, be safe, take care. We will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.